Have you ever met someone who intentionally plays dumb just to get ahead? It sounds crazy, right? In a world of Instagram filters and LinkedIn achievements, we are obsessed with looking smart. We all want to be the main character. But what if I told you that your desire to look intelligent is actually the biggest obstacle to your financial freedom? There is a massive difference between being smart and being wise. Intelligence is knowing how to argue. Wisdom is knowing when to stay silent. Today, I'm going to share a modern story that changed how I view success and ego. It's about a young guy named Liam who everyone thought was a total failure, but he was actually playing a mental game so brilliant, even the billionaire CEO couldn't see it. Let's shift our focus to the concrete jungle of New York City. There was a massive tech conglomerate run by a CEO named Mr. Sterling. Sterling was a billionaire, powerful, charismatic, but incredibly arrogant. He loved the sound of his own voice. Now, Sterling had a right-hand man, his chief financial officer, named David. David was brilliant. He was the brains behind the operation. If the stock market crashed, David had a plan. If a merger went wrong, David fixed it. Naturally, in the cutthroat world of corporate America, when you're at the top, you have targets on your back. The other executives, the yes men, were jealous of David. They wanted Sterling's validation, but David always outshined them. They were constantly looking for a way to ruin David's reputation. And eventually, they found a weak spot. One Monday morning, during a high-stakes board meeting, Mr. Sterling was in a playful but cruel mood. He looked over at David, sipping his expensive espresso, and decided to humiliate him. Sterling smirked and said, "You know, David, you're a genius with numbers. You have arguably the best business mindset in this room, but it's tragic, really?" David paused, putting his pen down. "What is tragic, Mr. Sterling?" The CEO laughed, leaning back in his leather chair. "It's tragic that your son, Liam, didn't inherit a single brain cell from you. The kid is hopeless. He has zero financial intelligence." The room went dead silent. The other executives, the jealous ones, started giggling behind their laptops. This was the moment they wanted, to see the genius David humbled. David felt sick. He knew his son Liam was a quiet college student, a bit of a minimalist, perhaps a bit different from the aggressive Wall Street types, but he wasn't stupid. David asked, "With all due respect, sir, why do you say that?" Sterling waved his hand. "Oh, don't take it personally. Liam just provides me with my daily entertainment. Every day when I walk through the lobby to get to my private elevator, I see him sitting there waiting for you, and every day I prove that he doesn't understand basic value." Sterling stood up and walked around the table, performing for his audience. "I call Liam over," Sterling said, "and because I'm a collector of rare coins, I play a game. In one hand, I hold a massive, shiny, antique silver dollar. In the other hand, I hold a tiny, dull-looking pure gold coin. Now, anyone with a basic wealth mindset knows the gold is worth 50 times more than the silver." Sterling chuckled. "I ask him to pick the one he wants, and every single time, without fail, your son grabs the big, shiny silver dollar. He leaves the gold and walks away smiling. He thinks because it's bigger and shinier, it's worth more. The receptionists laugh. The security guards laugh. He is the office clown." The entire boardroom erupted in laughter. David felt humiliated. His son was the joke of the company? David didn't say a word. He swallowed his pride, finished the meeting, and left. But inside, he was furious. He needed to understand what was going on. That evening, David drove straight to Liam's apartment in Brooklyn. He didn't even take off his suit jacket. Liam was sitting on his couch, reading a book on personal growth. He looked up, surprised. "Dad, what's wrong?" David paced the room. "Liam, I need the truth. I was embarrassed in front of the board today. Is it true? Does Mr. Sterling offer you a choice between a silver dollar and a gold coin? And do you really pick the silver one?" Liam calmly nodded. "Yeah, Dad, that's true." David threw his hands in the air. "Why? Are you crazy? Don't you know the value of gold? Are you trying to ruin our reputation? Why are you acting like you have no common sense?" Liam didn't argue. He didn't get defensive. He just smirked, walked over to his closet, and pulled out a heavy Nike shoebox. He brought it to the coffee table and opened the lid. David looked inside and froze. The shoebox was heavy. It was filled to the top with antique silver dollars, hundreds of them. It was thousands of dollars in cash value. Liam looked at his father and explained his strategy. "Dad, chill. I know the gold coin is worth way more. I know the math. But think about Mr. Sterling. He has a massive ego. He needs to feel superior to everyone." Liam picked up a silver coin and flipped it. If I grabbed the gold coin on the first day, Sterling would have felt smart. He would have said, "Okay, the kid knows his stuff," and the game would be over. I'd have one tiny gold coin. That's it. Liam smiled, pointing at the box. "But Dad, because I picked the silver, Sterling thinks I'm an idiot. It makes him feel powerful. It makes him laugh. So he plays the game again the next day, and the next. He's been doing this for 6 months. I've collected a fortune in silver just by playing to his ego. This shoebox is worth way more than that one single gold coin."
David stood there, realizing his son wasn't a fool. Liam was a master of emotional intelligence. While David was working hard for a salary, Liam was passively earning wealth by leveraging human psychology. Liam closed the box. "Let him call me a fool, Dad. If looking stupid pays my rent, I'll play stupid every day. The second I try to prove I'm smart, the cash flow stops." This is the core lesson of the power of silence. In our modern world, we are desperate to prove we are right. We argue in TikTok comments, we correct people at parties, we show off our degrees. But at what cost? Sometimes your ego is the most expensive thing you own. Liam understood a secret that most people never learn. Never underestimate a fool. Sometimes the person who looks the most confused is actually the one controlling the game. So how does this apply to you? Think about your career growth or your relationships. How often do you ruin an opportunity because you just had to be right? The gold coin represents instant gratification, the need for validation. The box of silver represents the long game. It represents discipline. It represents strategic thinking. Sterling paid for his entertainment. Liam got paid for his patience. Who is the real winner? The billionaire laughing in the lobby, or the student counting his profits in Brooklyn? Next time someone underestimates you, don't get angry. Don't rush to correct them. Just smile. Play the game. Collect your silver dollars. Let them have the laughter while you take the success. Because in the end, your bank account doesn't care about their opinions. If this story shifted your perspective and you want to master your mindset and motivation, do me a huge favor. Smash that like button. It helps this message reach more people who need to hear it. And make sure to subscribe to my channel, Pure Growth. We are building a community of people who choose wisdom over noise. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.